Howdy folks, how are we today and how is the sound? Before anything, the sound has to be approved by the judging chat. And how has everyone's day been as well? I've been carrying on my Dark Crystal Age of Resistance marathon. That's pretty much all I've done. Sounds good? Excellent! Brilliant. So, today we're going to be doing a quiz on Spongebob Squarepants. Okay? And I want to know, how confident are you? Do you think you've got this in the bag? How much SpongeBob have you even watched? Hot. It has been hot. It's why I've barely done anything today. I've been like, melting away. That's not an actual subscriber for Twitch. That's a subscriber for YouTube. I don't know why I have to keep telling Streamlabs to stop alerting when when someone on YouTube subscribes. Yeah, a lot of people seem to be hot. It's hot. It's hot. I'm doing well. Today I just watched a popular show. Ooh, which show? So you're confident about early SpongeBob, Cameron? You'll be fine then. Most of the questions will be about classic SpongeBob, but also kind of like SpongeBob as a franchise in general. Socialist York Study. First one I've been to in a minute now. Cameron, the first SpongeBob movie is one of my favourite movies. That's awesome. Computer Guy, and try playing the flute with 40 degrees. Again, I can't do anything. It starts to cool down now in Sheffield. Compared to earlier, it's not better, but like it's an improvement slightly compared to early on where I was like, I don't do anything. It's annoying because like the attic of the pub that I live in is really, really hot, but then if I go down a level or if I go down into the actual pub, it's so chill. It's almost like there's a breeze there. So sometimes I keep finding an excuse just to go downstairs. Oh, Loki. You've been watching Loki Synthsuto. You enjoying it? Cameron, I have seen some new episodes, but I hear it's got better. If I'm honest, when it comes to SpongeBob, I'm not very good at remembering the episode order. I don't know why. I've not watched it in order, mate. That's probably why, I guess. Computer Guy, here it's getting worse. It's getting worse in France. Hotter and hotter by the day, and I'm not confident at all. I haven't watched SpongeBob since it first aired, if we ignore the movies. Wow, okay, good luck then, good luck. Rosette, do you enjoy living above a pub? The thing is, I'm quite high above the pub, so I don't hear anyone downstairs. I'm locked on the third level. I'm up in the attic, so all the noise from the pub, I don't hear anything. I'm that high up. But the attic, when it comes to weather, is not very good. When it's winter, it's freezing cold, and when it's summer, it's boiling hot. But it's just affordable. Until my channel grows bigger, this is affordable for me. So yeah. But at the same time, I think the thing I like about it the most is that I can film whenever I want. I can film any time, and I'm not bothering anyone because I'm just pretty much on the top level. Cameron, SpongeBob is the most nostalgic Nick show to me, but I prefer Hey Arnold as a show and a character. And I can see why. Nothing against Sponge. Okay, I'm gonna let people have a chance to come into the stream before I start the quiz. I need more ice lollies in stock. I need more ice lollies. Remember last time it was like I need more eggs, and this time it's just ice lollies. Ice lollies like make me a little colder for like 10 minutes. So Shook Dad, I used to live part-time above a pub as well, so I know the feel. Cameron, I think a review of SpongeBob is the first review I've seen of yours. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I think that was the review that kind of got my channel a bit more attention, actually. Computer Guy, ice cream for ice cream. Yes, I will appreciate ice cream as well. But I have neither. I have no ice cream and I have no ice lollies. So I hope to get some more in stock soon. I really like there's a British like ice lolly called it used to be called Calypso when I was a kid, but now they've renamed it to Calippo or something, and they're really nice. They're like squeezy ice lollies that you just keep. Oh, it's just so good, really good. So I've been having those. Rosette, make your own lemonade or juice. I did it a lot as a kid. I have no lemons. I don't know if I trust myself to make lemonade. Cameron, love me some Ben & Jerry's cookie dough. Me too, I love it. It is my favourite dessert ever. It's awesome. I do miss having it. But I also like, there's a lot of Ben & Jerry's flavours I do like besides cookie dough, because I also like they have like a Netflix one that's really nice. It's like a mix of pretzels, peanut butter, and I think caramel or something like that. Oh, you've got to try Peace Pops. Peace Pops are Ben & Jerry's like first ever like ice cream lolly. So it's like an ice cream on a stick, and it's in the shape of a peace sign. And it's coated in really soft chocolate as well. So like it melts with the ice cream. So it's, you know, a lot of like chocolate ice cream lollies, they're very crunch. They've got a crunch to them. This one's very soft, and inside it's got a peace sign made out of caramel, literally inside of it, not pieces of caramel pieces, just literally inside is a caramel center shaped like a peace sign. It's so clever. Gotta try Peace Pops. They're really nice. So Shock's Daddy wants a Calypso now. Calippo, they're called Calippo now. For some reason they renamed them. Cameron, and chocolate fudge brownie and peanut butter. Yeah, they're good, yeah. I didn't realize how much I liked peanut butter ice cream until when I was working at a restaurant. They sometimes would like put stuff that like they weren't going to use into where I was washing, because I was a pot washer, and they had some peanut butter ice cream, and they're like, "Oh, you have it." I was like, "Okay, I've never tried it," and I was like, "Oh, you're so good." I never imagined it'd be that good, but it is really nice, really damn nice. Peanut butter seems to go with everything, I swear. Same for Suto. Anyone else like fruit with chili powder? I've never tried that. What kind of fruit? So Steady, you can't just make it at home. I think you're talking about the lemonade. Cameron Blythe, Netflix and Chill is the name. Yes, that's it. That's a good name actually. Yeah, it's good. It's pretty good. It's good for when you're watching a film. It gives you like a bit of a cinema feeling, even though it's not made of popcorn. So shocked that I will be in the ground before I recognize Calypso as a name. I don't blame you. It's a stupid rename. I don't know why they changed it. Calypso has a really tropical sound to it. It really fits like a fruity lolly that you squeeze. Yeah. Computer Guy, caramel and vanilla is my favorite, or lemon if we're going the cream part. How is that called? How is that called again when it's just water and flavors? Diluted? I don't know. Sorry. I used to love, there was a Ben & Jerry's called Fish Food, but I don't have it anymore because I'm vegetarian, and Fish Food has like marshmallow pieces in it, which contains gelatin. But growing up, any time my dad came home and was like, "I've got Fish Food in," I'd be like, "Oh!" I loved it. I love Fish Food. But I always thought that was the only Ben & Jerry's flavour, and then all these others existed. And I was like, oh my god, I want to try all these other ones now. Whenever I see a new flavour, I want to give it a go. I definitely want to give it a go. But Ben & Jerry's are just so expensive. Like, they're definitely a treat. They're definitely a treat. But I have a tip for anyone that wants their Ben & Jerry's to last, and this might seem like a really simple hack, but have your Ben & Jerry's with a teaspoon. Not a tablespoon, a teaspoon. A small spoon. Have a small spoon, and then the ice cream lasts longer. That's what I do. Howdy, Nick. Have you tried Reese's ice cream? Reese's isn't a big thing in the UK. Like, we have Reese's cups, and some places might have Reese's pieces, but Reese's in general is not a big thing. If I wanted to get, like, something Reese's imported, I'd have to order online or go to an American confectionery shop. Computer Guy, those existed when I was a kid. Just ice water with flavors without any cream. They were called Mr. Freeze. Mr. Freeze, yes, Mr. Freeze. Oh, that takes me back. Mr. Freeze. Mr. Freeze is definitely not as good as a Calippo, though. Cameron, yeah, like £5 in the co-op. They're £5. So, like, if you ever want one, you kind of like, you have to think about it. You have to think, do I deserve this? Can I have this? Is it worth the £5? So I tend to, like, save Ben & Jerry's for, like, special occasions. Good guy. Oh, it still exists and still sold on a tube, apparently. Yeah, I think I saw some Mr. Freeze, like hanging around somewhere in a supermarket the other day. Okay, let's get this quiz going. I also just remember... Whoa! Okay, am I going to fall down here now? What was that? That was weird. Okay, so... Right. Okay. So... Anyone new to my quiz streams? Click the QuizKit logo on the side of chat. You can usually find it by hovering your mouse over the stream player. Then click Allow Access and Grant Permission. Going to my cellar when the camera fell down. There is a basement in the pub, and it's kind of creepy. I've used it for a few shots in some of my videos of one a creepy place. It's a really... It looks like a Saw dungeon, I swear. It gets weird. If you open some doors as well in the basement, you're kind of like, oh, I'm going to see a body, aren't I? What happened? Oh, I accidentally pulled my camera down. So again, to join this quiz, you need to click the QuizKit logo on the side of chat, and click Allow Access and Grant Permission. It's like my computer guy. It's like my grandma's cellar. She's owned a pub too, and I can believe it. I've never had like a basement before, so that's what makes it even weirder. Like in my childhood home, we never had a basement. We had a shed. I remember growing up, I had this really creepy looking shed, but not as creepy as my great nan had this shed outside of a house, and it looked like it belonged to Freddy Krueger. It was so creepy. Right. Okay, so one more time, to join this quiz, you need to click the QuizKit logo on the side of chat, which you can usually find by hovering your mouse over the stream player. Then click Allow Access and Grant Permission. And on my end, I should be able to get the ball rolling. So you should be getting an instruction. As always, the first 10 questions are going to be easy. Second 10 questions will be episode focused and medium level. And then the last 10 questions will be behind the scenes and kind of hard. Okay, question 1. What was the name of SpongeBob's pet snail? Fred, Hubert, Larry, or Gary? So question 1. What is the name of SpongeBob's pet snail? Fred, Hubert, Larry, and Gary. Yes, first 10 questions are going to be easy with a capital E. Very easy. Warm yourselves into the quiz. Not going to throw you into the deep end that soon. Answer is Gary, and you all got that correct. Well done. Question 2 coming up. Easy. Question 2, when it loads. Question 2, what is Plankton's restaurant called? The Clam Bowl, the Chum Bucket, the Slime Jar, or the Itchy Urchin? So question 2, what is Plankton's restaurant called? The Clam Bowl, the Chum Bucket, the Slime Jar, or the Itchy Urchin? It wouldn't let you select an option, Social Looks Daddy. I don't know what to suggest, sorry, I'm real sorry. All I can say on my end is to either refresh your browser or try a different platform. Really sorry. There's not much I can do from my end. All I can control is the quiz. The answer was the Chum Bucket. Congrats to all of you that got that correct. Well done. Oh, it's working now. That's good. Question 3. Which US state is Sandy Cheeks from? Alabama, Texas, Florida, or California? So question 3. Which US state is Sandy Cheeks from? Alabama, Texas, Florida, or California? So question 3. Which state is Sandy Cheeks from? The answer is Texas. All got it right. Well done. Am I enjoying Battle for Bikini Bottom so far? I am, yeah. It gets a little tricky at points, and I have heard that the game is rough around the edges in terms of PC port, but it's pretty fun, and it's kind of interesting trying to work out what you're supposed to do half the time. Question 4. Who is SpongeBob's best friend? Larry the Lobster, Squilly and Fancy Son, Patrick Star, or Pearl Krabs? So question 4, who is SpongeBob's best friend? Larry the Lobster, Squilly and Fancy Sam, Patrick Star and Pearl Krabs, and everyone is already quoting the show. Social step, I didn't work on the first question and I missed out on a bunch of points because of it. Hopefully you'll be able to get those points back, hopefully, fingers crossed. Answer was Patrick Star. Well done to everyone that got that right. It's mayonnaise an instrument? Question 5. I think my favourite quotable lines are Patrick's. Question 5. Which musical instrument does Squidward like to play? Harmonica, clarinet, violin, or flute? So question 5. Which musical instrument does Squidward like to play? Harmonica, clarinet, violin, or flute? I'll admit I'm a little nervous if I actually set the right answers, because I got a bit too confident with the easy ones. If I'm like, I know it's this. But what if I clicked the wrong one? I was like, damn it! The answer was clarinet. You all got it right. No, this is Patrick! You've got to see, there's a really funny clip of the actual voice actors reenacting scenes from SpongeBob SquarePants. I think they're in costume and they've got sets and everything. And they reenact the jar scene with Patrick and SpongeBob. It's great. Question 6. Where is SpongeBob SquarePants set? Seaweed City, Atlantis, Bikini Bottom, or Marineville? Question 6. Where is SpongeBob SquarePants set? Seaweed City, Atlantis, Bikini Bottom, or Marineville? So many quotes. The chat's just turned into a quote generator. The lid. Bikini Bottom is the answer. Well done. Question 7 coming up. And I have a question for you. What's a joke that's made you laugh the loudest with SpongeBob? What's the one that killed you the most? Question 7. Where does SpongeBob work as a chef? McTriton's, Kelp King, Sloppy Sponge, or the Krusty Krab? So question 7. Where does SpongeBob work as a chef? McTriton's, Kelp King, Sloppy Sponge, or the Krusty Krab? What's my favourite SpongeBob song? Definitely the rock version of Goofy Goober. 100%. I love that song. The answer is Krusty Krab. Well done. Question 8 coming up. Yes. Daddy, yes. That bit does kill me. I think that's from the first SpongeBob movie, isn't it? Question 8. What is the name of SpongeBob's boat driving instructor? Mrs. Pink, Mrs. Pinch, Mrs. Puff, or Mrs. Pop? So yes, it is based on the Twister Sister song. That song actually got me into Twister Sister. So question 8, what is the name of SpongeBob's boat driving instructor? Mrs. Pink, Mrs. Pinch, Mrs. Puff, or Mrs. Pop? The answer, Mrs. Puff, is the answer. There's a lot of quotes from the film. What'd it be, fellas? Mustard or ketchup? Okay, that's Mrs. Puff. And question 9 coming up. Question 9. What colour is SpongeBob's tie? Blue, purple, orange, or red? So question 9, what colour is SpongeBob's tie? Blue, purple, orange, or red? Are they laughing at us? No, they're laughing with us. So what colour is SpongeBob's tie? It's red. You have a question, Cameron? Go for it. Visual memory, yeah. Visual questions can be tricky, especially when when a quiz plays you a clip or a picture and then like asks you a question from what you just watched and like, oh, I didn't pay attention to that. Question 10, what happened to my voice just then? Turned into the squeaky voice Dean from Simpsons. Ah! What is the name of Plankton's robot wife? Karen, Carol, Jeanette, or Cheryl? Question 10, what is the name of Plankton's robot wife? Karen, Carol, Jeanette, Cheryl. Tell me, Cameron, I thought you had an actual question. I have to use the bathroom. The answer was Karen. You know what? I'm gonna be a little. I'm gonna take what people say in chat with a pinch of salt, because I bet you anyone at all it's just gonna be a SpongeBob quote. Question 11. We're on to the medium stage. Episode-specific questions. In the episode SpongeBob meets the Strangler, what does the Strangler strangle people for? Tattletelling, singing songs, blowing bubbles, or eating candy? So question 11. In the episode SpongeBob meets the Strangler, what does the Strangler strangle people for? Tattletelling, singing songs, blowing bubbles, or eating candy? You've turned into a BuzzFeed article for SpongeBob quotes right now, chat. The answer is tattletelling. A lot of you got that one right. Well done. Question 12 coming up. Question 12. In the episode Krabby Land, which of the following was not a ride at Krabby Land? Toaster Rodeo, the Kelp Ring Swingo, the Haunted Patty Train, or Rocket Ship Fantastica? So in the episode Krabby Land, which of the following was not a ride at Krabby Land? Toaster Rodeo, Kelp Ring Swingo, the Haunted Patty Train, or Rocket Ship Fantastica? Which SpongeBob pet are you? I can't remember half the pets except for Gary. The answer is Haunted Patty Train. A bit of a mixed response, but most went for Haunted Patty Train. Question 13 coming up. Question 13. In the episode Frankendoodle, what is the name of the cartoon drawing that SpongeBob brings to life? Doodle Bob, Wacky Willie, Scrappy Larry, or Toon Ted? So question 13, in the episode Frankendoodle, what is the name of the cartoon drawing that SpongeBob brings to life? Doodle Bob, Wacky Willie, Scrappy Larry, or Toon Ted? Can you remember? The answer is Doodle Bob. Most of you got that one right. One of you went for Scrappy and Larry. I think the David Bowie episode is from a special. Isn't that the Atlantis special? Question 14. In the episode Krusty Love, which character does Mr. Krabs fall in love with? Annika Swordfish, Mama Plankton, Mrs. Puff, or Minnie Mermaid? So question 14. In the episode Krusty Love, which character does Mr. Krabs fall in love with? Annika Swordfish, Mama Plankton, Mrs. Puff, or Minnie Mermaid? Can you remember this romantic episode of SpongeBob? The answer was Mrs. Puff. All went for that one. One person went for Annika Swordfish. A weast! I thought you said weast. Question 15. Which Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy episode was about Barnacle Boy joining the villains? Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy 2, Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy 5, Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy 3, or Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy 4? So question 15. Which Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy episode was about Barnacle Boy joining the villains? So was it 2, 5, 3, or 4? The answer was 5. It's a bit of a split. Some went for 5, some went for 4. Coming up is question 16. We're kind of like halfway through the medium stage now. Drawing closer and closer to the hard stage. Question 16. What is the name of the rock song that SpongeBob's band performs in Band Geeks? Tangy Triumph, Crunchy Champion, Salty Success, or Sweet Victory? So question 16. What is the name of the rock song that SpongeBob's band performs in Band Geeks? Tangy Triumph, Crunchy Champion, Salty Success, or Sweet Victory? I discourage looking up what the answer could be. That'll make it less fun for you. And not fair on the others if you're cheating. So the answer was Sweet Victory. So question 17. In the episode My Pretty Seahorse, what is the name that SpongeBob gives to his Krabby Patty-loving seahorse pet? Puzzle, secret, mystery, or surprise? So, question 17. In the episode My Pretty Seahorse, what is the name that SpongeBob gives to his Krabby Patty-loving seahorse pet? Puzzle, secret, mystery, or surprise? Can you remember the name of the seahorse? It was Mystery. Bit of a divide, but most went for Mystery. On to question 18. Question 18. What is the name of the horror movie that SpongeBob watched in Crabborg? Revenge of the Cyborgs, Night of the Robot, Attack of the Androids, or Dawn of the Machines? Question 18. What is the name of the horror movie that SpongeBob watched in Crabborg? Revenge of the Cyborgs, Night of the Robot, Attack of the Androids, or Dawn of the Machines? The answer was Night of the Robot. Bit of a mixed response. Most went for Revenge of the Cyborgs, and I get why. Question 19 coming up. We're getting closer and closer to the hard stage. Ooh, ooh. Question 19. In the episode Squarepants, what does SpongeBob dress up as for Halloween? King Neptune, the Flying Dutchman, Angry Jack, or Mermaid Man? So question 19. In the episode Squarepants, what does SpongeBob dress up as for Halloween? King Neptune, the Flying Dutchman, Angry Jack, or Mermaid Man? It's pretty difficult to come up with medium level questions for SpongeBob, if I'm honest. The episode was the answer was the Flying Dutchman. Dressed up as the Flying Dutchman. So question 20 coming. Last question of the medium stage. Last episode centric question. Question 20. Which SpongeBob SquarePants episode is about Mr. Krabs starting a hotel? Bellhop Blunders, Motel Patty, Hotel Krabby, or Krusty Towers? So question 20. Which SpongeBob SquarePants episode is about Mr. Krabs starting a hotel? Bellhop Blunders, Motel Patty, Hotel Krabby, or Krusty Towers? The answer is Krusty Towers. You all got it right. Well done. You definitely watch your SpongeBob. Okay, we're on to the hard stage now. On to the difficult questions. Be prepared. Question 21. Who provides the voice of Sandy Cheeks, Grey Griffin, Calf Sauce, Candy Milo, or Caroline Lawrence? So question 21. Who provides the voice of Sandy Cheeks, Grey Griffin, Calf Sauce, Candy Milo, or Caroline Lawrence? Or Carolyn? Carolyn Lawrence. I'm terrible at pronouncing names, I know. I had to do a lot of retakes for reviews before because I'm just so bad at pronouncing names. The answer was Caroline Lawrence. Most of you got that one correct. Well done. So question 22 coming up. When it loads. Question 22. When was the SpongeBob SquarePants movie released in theaters? I'm going to go with US theaters. For US theaters. August 29th, 2004, July the 2nd, 2003, September the 9th, 2003, or November the 19th, 2004? So question 22, when was the Spongebob SquarePants movie released in US theaters? August the 29th, 2004, July the 2nd, 2003, September the 9th, 2003, or November the 19th, 2004? The answer was November the 19th, 2004. Most people went for the 2004 answers, but probably weren't too sure which date it was. I get ya. Question 23. Which of the following is not a real SpongeBob SquarePants video game? The Yellow Avenger, The Ultimate Fry Cook, Legend of the Lost Spatula, or Freeze Frame Frenzy? So question 23. Which of the following is not a real SpongeBob SquarePants video game? The Yellow Avenger, The Ultimate Fry Cook, Legend of the Lost Spatula, or Freeze Frame Frenzy? There are a lot of SpongeBob games. The answer was Ultimate Fry Cook, and no one went for it. Yellow Avenger, real game. Legend of the Lost Spatula, real game. Freeze Frame Frenzy, real game. Ultimate Fry Cook, the fake game, the one I made up. I'm kind of proud, though. Question 24. What is the name of the pirate captain who sings the SpongeBob SquarePants theme song? Songbeard, Jeffrey, Splasher, or Painty? So question 24. What is the name of the pirate captain who sings the SpongeBob SquarePants theme song? Songbeard, Jeffrey, Splasher, or Painty? Freeze Frame Frenzy was a Nickelodeon-wide game. Ah, okay, fair enough. The answer is Painty. On to question 25. Halfway through the hard stage. Question 25. Which British actor voices Bubbles the Dolphin in SpongeBob SquarePants Sponge Out of Water? Kenneth Branagh, Patrick Stewart, Simon Pegg, or Matt Berry? So question 25. Which British actor voices Bubbles the Dolphin in SpongeBob SquarePants Sponge Out of Water? Kenneth Branagh, Patrick Stewart, Simon Pegg, or Matt Berry? The answer is Matt Berry. Bit of a mixed response. I'm kind of glad that Matt Berry is starting to finally get some attention in Hollywood. He was first better known in the UK for like sitcoms he was in. But now Hollywood's like, oh, he's very funny. Let's put him in our films. Question 26. When did the SpongeBob TV show first ever air? April the 5th, 1998, May the 1st, 1999, March the 2nd, 1997, or October the 30th, 1999. So question 26. When did the SpongeBob TV show first ever air? April the 5th, 1998, May the 1st, 1999, March the 2nd, 1997, or October the 30th, 1999. The answer is May the 1st, 1999. Wow. Everyone got that correct. Well done. Well done. Wow. I think that's the first time everyone got one of the number questions correct. A lot of SpongeBob fans here then. Question 27. Which of the following is not a real song from the SpongeBob musical? Don't Be Crappy, Chop to the Top, Bikini Bottom Day, Super C Star Savior. So, question 27. Which of the following is not a real song from the SpongeBob musical? Don't Be Crappy, Chop to the Top, Bikini Bottom Day, or Super C Star Savior? The answer was Don't Be Crabby. Very mixed response to that. Very, very. Cameron, in your opinion, do you think SpongeBob should have ended after the first movie? I'm not the best person to ask for that, because I don't watch the show in order. Question 28. What was SpongeBob SquarePants creator Stephen Hillenburg's middle name? Matthew, McCracken, Marcel, or McDaniel? So question 28. What was SpongeBob SquarePants creator Stephen Hillenburg's middle name? Matthew, McCracken, Marcel, or McDaniel? The answer is McDaniel. Everyone pretty much went for Matthew except for one person. Well done to that one person. McDaniel is Steven's middle name. Question 29, getting closer to the end. Question 29, which of the following is not the real name for a SpongeBob comic book? Return to Terra Trench, Squidward's Kitchen Adventure, SpongeBob's Valentine Date, or It's Hip to be Squarepants. So, question 29, which of the following is not the real name for a SpongeBob comic book? Return to the Terra Trench, Squidward's Kitchen Adventure, SpongeBob's Valentine's Date, or It's Hip to be Squarepants? The answer is SpongeBob Valentine's Date. Most went for It's Hip to be Squarepants, which makes sense. It doesn't really sound like a comic book name. Question 30 coming up. Last question. Question 30. Who voices Otto the Robot in SpongeBob SquarePants Sponge on the Run? Randall Park, Mindy Kaling, Awkwafina, or John Cho? So question 30. Who voices Otto the Robot in SpongeBob SquarePants Sponge on the Run? Randall Park. Excuse me. Mindy Kaling, Awkwafina, or John Cho? So who was Otto? The answer was Awkwafina. And only one person went for her. Okay, that's the end of the quiz. Let's find out who is the winner of this week's quiz. In first place is contestant 3. In second place is Warrior Eagle 0707. In third place is Megabird. In fourth place is contestant 7. In fifth place is Nick Sheets. In sixth place is contestant 9. In seventh place is Socialist Yorkshire Daddy. In eighth place is Computer Guy. In ninth place is contestant 12. Congrats to contestant 3. If you'd like everyone to know who you are, let yourself be known, but you don't have to. If you want to lurk and stay silent, I will completely respect that. Hope you all enjoyed this quiz. Before I head off, do you have any nominations that I could possibly put on the poll for next week's quiz? Megabird, my top 5 streak continues. Aha! Wow, you're doing really well then. Warrior Eagle, second place. Yes, you did, yes. Looney Tunes, Premier League teams. The thing is, this, on the one hand, I know nothing at all about football, and on the other hand, I don't think most of my fans would be interested in football. 2000s Disney. I'm not sure if I did that yet. Lazy Town. Simon Pegg quiz. I could do a Cornetto trilogy quiz. Any other suggestions before I head off? Any at all? Any suggestions? My Little Pony quiz, I don't really watch it anymore, so I'm not the person to do that. 70s puppet shows, very specific. Might as well just do a puppet quiz. I could go for a Cornetto. No, I want a Cornetto. I've already done The Simpsons, Make a Bed. I did The Simpsons quite a while back this year. Okay, I think that's enough nominations. I am off. I'm going to carry on my marathon of Dark Crystal Age of Resistance. My next video should hopefully be on Luca when it comes out. So yes, hope you all had fun with the quiz. Hope you're all well, hope you're all happy. Have a nice morning, have a nice afternoon, evening and night, whatever